Hi everyone, it's Youngsu Collins here, bringing you some First Strike qualifier post-match interviews. Today I am joined by Summon FC's Doma. Now Doma, you have literally just beaten Exile and made your way to the main event in December. How do you feel?
I don't know. It feels amazing. We've been working so hard for this, and we finally did it. And I don't know. I'm just sweaty, and because it was so intense, and yeah.
Yeah, of course, it was a lot closer, I think, than maybe you would have expected the game to
Nah,
go.
Haven, we knew it was gonna be a bit close because they were good. We watched them, but on split, we just threw some rounds that shouldn't have been theirs. We lost like 4 post plans, and we just went their way on their defense. But then we brought it back on our defense.
Yeah, of course. I'm sure you guys would have liked to close out 2-0, which you did. Was
Yeah.
at any point on that split map, maybe you thought it was going to go to a game three?
Yeah. When we were 5-1 down, I think it was getting out of hand, but we managed to bring it back.
Now, a lot of people say that Summon FC's route to the qualifier final was a lot easier than other people's, and a lot of people I feel like are still doubting you guys a little bit because you haven't played G2 yet, you haven't played Liquid. I know you played FPX, but that was a long time ago. What do you make of the narrative, and do you think that you did maybe have an easier route than some of the other teams?
Nah, I'd have to disagree. Just because some team is not signed doesn't mean they're bad. Like, my grandpa can be signed to NIP and she can be good, right? Or to any other organization.
I mean, I don't know what I was expecting from you there, but
I know. I think we maybe had a bit of an easier route, but then again, it's still a route. We had to we had to win everyone.
I do think people also underestimated your opponent today, Exile. Now you guys
Ah,
played
they were
them.
pretty good. They were insane, like insane aimers, and they played well. I didn't expect that much from them.
Yeah, like I said, they kind of came through recently. I know they've been playing a lot leading up to First Strike, but I think a lot
Yeah.
of people didn't expect them to make it this far as well. With that in mind, what do you make of the level of competition in this qualifier, and has it been as difficult or as easy as you originally expected?
I knew it was gonna be hard. The opponents were very good, all of them pretty much. Even the Valorant, who we totally expect to smash, they were actually pretty good. So I think if you are in top 32 of open qualifier, that means you're good. So there's not gonna be an easy pass for anyone.
I think qualifying for this week is probably the best thing you can do because you avoid that Sky teams having
Yeah,
to play Sky next week. Have
that's
you,
brutal.
yeah, have you
So
guys played Sky at all? Is this something that we're
nah,
going to
we haven't.
expect?
No, we haven't yet. But who knows? We have 2 weeks to prepare for the main event, and we're gonna try her out for sure.
You're one of the 4 teams that made it through. We saw 2 teams make it through yesterday, and
Yeah.
FPX, along with you guys, made it through today.
Yeah.
That means once you get to that main event, you won't be playing against teams that are unestablished. You will have to play against the likes of G2 and Liquid and so on. Are you looking forward to that? And do you think you have a good chance of beating them?
Yeah, I think we have a chance. Like, but we haven't had the chance to play against them before, so we are like, not many people know about us. But I just can't wait to get on the main stage and prove what we can do. And I think we are a fair opponent to everyone.
Just sort of, I wanted to talk about you a little bit because we had this chat before, but you're, according to Wikipedia, you're the 5th youngest player in the world, as in the 5th youngest of Valorant player in the world. I know you're still at school and you're trying to sort of balance that part of your life with being a full-time Valorant player. How's that going? Is it challenging? Is it difficult?
Yeah, it's really challenging. Like, managing both school and Valorant in the same time is really hard. Like, some weeks I need to wake up at 7 a.m., go to school till like 2 p.m., then play scrims till like 21 or 9, and it's just hard, really hard. And somewhat like the other week, we play from like 19 till 21, 22, because we don't have that much time to play because of my school, because I go from 14 CST till 19, or sometimes even 20 CST. So it's really hard to manage the schedule around it. But hopefully we can prove ourselves, get signed, and I go to a
that
private school.
That's the goal. How much of school do you have left? Do you have another year? Because I'm not quite sure how it
Year and a
all works in
half,
Croatia.
half of this year and another whole year.
does this mean you're going to have to balance that entire year of school as well going forward if you do get picked up, or do you have a backup plan?
Uh, I'll just try to balance it. And there is no other solution, I don't think, because it's close to impossible to drop out in Croatia and be something in life after dropping school. It's
I
really
don't
hard.
think, yeah, I don't think you should drop out either. I
Yeah,
think
that's not the
definitely
goal.
stay at school. Just outside of, your life at school and stuff, are your family and friends like understanding of this is the
Yeah,
career
my
choice you
dad.
want to do?
Yeah, my dad and my whole family supports me ever since I've earned some money on Fortnite. My dad's been very supportive, and everyone else basically. They know what I'm doing, and yeah, they were waiting for the game results, and I just jumped out of my chair and went to tell my mother.
Was she happy?
Yeah, she was happy. And then I called my dad as well.
Oh, that's really nice. I always love it when people are families are supportive. It took my family a while, I think, to understand like what esports is, but I think once people know that this is a solid career path, they tend to be quite supportive. I guess for you and for your team, what is your goal now? You've qualified. I know you're gonna say you want to win First Strike, but how realistic do you think that is?
How realistic? Like, of course, the goal is to win it, but realistic? I don't know. I'll give us good chances, to be honest, because we only show like half of our stuff we have.
And I think a lot of people care about the rankings right now, and people tend to either know you because they're a fan of you, or they see you on the sort of website's rankings and see, oh, who is his team? Or why are they third in Europe? Do you think those rankings are fair? And do you think now people can maybe respect you a bit more?
Yeah, I think we gained a lot of respect by qualifying, but for the rankings part, it's not up to us. Like, we just played at the open tournaments we can because we didn't get invited to the Ignition series, and rankings come themselves. Like, we don't do anything about it. We have no impact on it.
And lastly, for people who have just discovered your team and who've just watched you today beat Exile 2-0, what would you like them to know about you? And what is something that you would like them to know about your team as well?
I I don't know. We've been playing for 3 months together now, and this is just a big achievement for all of us. This was our main goal, to qualify, and I don't know what else to say.
What, I don't know, something about yourself? Like, what if they don't know you and they want to know something about you? It could be anything.
Uh, Anything? I don't know. I don't want to be rude, but I don't know. I don't know what to say, to be honest.
Now I want to know what you want to say when you say you don't want to be rude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, that's all right. But for everyone else who don't know anything about Summon, you can check them out on Twitter as Summon FC. And the boys will be back in December on the main stage of First Strike. Thank you so much, Doma. It's great to chat to you, and best of luck in December.
Thank you.
Thank you. All good, mate. All